Oh, I love being in drag at 1 p.m. Honey, we are in culture now, girl. You don't know if it works or if it doesn't work or what works about it or what doesn't work until you are on stage.
One of my shows, Mondays on Mondays at TNT, This and That Bar, won Best Drag Performance Show in Brooklyn.
I've been in my underwear on that show.
Oh yeah.
Several times.
So all of these ladies smell really good right now.
Okay, you want a quantity?
Not quality. Now you have.
You got it. Straight talk.
You know, I can get on the train in drag confidently.
Yeah.
Because like I don't, first of all, I don't care what people think. Maybe they are great. I have business cards in my purse. God forbid a lady likes my makeup, you know. You know, here's my card.
I'd love to do your
And
bridal.
that happens all the time. It really does. It really does happen all the time, at least once a month, twice a month, you know, like someone say, oh my gosh, your makeup's so great, you know. Here, you know, because I'm on the train during the day.
Like, girl,
you know,
this
happy
isn't
hour.
like regular.
Right.
No, honey.
Right, but I also, you know, I can do what you need. So like, here's my card. Yeah, thank you for that. Also, at the same time, there's the opposite of the spectrum of like, you know, the train clerk will clear out because people don't understand what's going on in front of them. You know what I mean?
Really?
The
That's
seat
still
shuffle
happening.
is funny to me.
The
Yeah, whenever
seat-
you walk
yeah.
onto the train, everyone's like, where is that sitting? Because
Exactly.
I don't want to be next to that.
Which I think is important to just remember
Sure.
that, like, yeah, there's all these politics inside of it. Like, oh, maybe too many drag queens, and this is not accepted, whatever. But to step outside of this bubble that we're so saturated with, all of us, especially in this city of drag, it's still not where it needs to be.
But so you're
you
saying
know?
that it kind of elevates who you are, is that like it's more true to your natural self, you think, but not considering
I
yourself
feel
transgender.
comfortable. Right. I feel comfortable in playing with gender. I like the idea of like being secure in masculinity, looking like this.
And
You
I
know
love
what
that.
And
You're
and
playing with it. You're not.
Right.
It's not something
Is
that,
that
you are.
the message you're trying to send? Like,
Well, I think that
You
that's
know.
generally the message of drag. Drag is deconstructing gender in a different way than the transgender movement is.
Deconstructing pop culture in
know?
general, I think.
I think, yeah, just generally messing with the mind, right?
Doing a song in drag isn't like doing a normal song. Like, we know you're lip syncing.
Right.
In some cases.
Or even if you're singing, though, it's like,
I'm not a singer and
you
no
should
better.
probably not be singing. Like, there's nothing worse than going
Some
to a
girls haven't
bar.
learned that lesson.
Oh my
Come on.
god. Epiphany.
Some girls try.
Shout out to Epiphany.
God.
They're beautiful, but
You
stop
gotta
singing.
get paid, honey.
But but no, you have to like it's interpreting
shade
like,
is real
all
tonight.
of it's interpreting all of pop culture, I think too.
Yeah.
But yeah, being able
Yeah.
to play with that. But you also are like a gorgeous boy child. Like
Well, I can use the urinal.
so have you
yes.
always felt I can use the urinal
I can use the urinal.
or sit?
Talented.
Depending on what
Wait,
target you go
wait.
to.
Do you not sit on the urinal?
I feel like she
My
does.
head's usually face down in it, but that's just because that's what I like to do.
I just thought it was.
It's a hobby.
That's not how the urinal works.
That's what I was looking at me.
It's a urinal cake, and she died right in. And she was ready.
I heard cake.
Okay.
As appetizers.
She get anything else. She's like, "Eh." So now I want to hear about Raga's story with this. What do you think, Raga? Because you came from also like you were a Boy Scout until you're 18.
I was Boy Scout too.
I'm an Eagle Scout.
Really?
Eagle Scout, yeah. And so
serious
that's
about
the
it.
thing that doesn't appreciate this at all. When did you start playing with gender, and what has drag done that with you? I wonder.
Well, I grew up in the South, so
I think we're all Southern.
Are you
No,
No,
New
I'm
Yorker born
Southern.
and raised.
New Yorker, born and
I'm a
raised.
unicorn.
New Yorker, Nashville, Tennessee.
We're both from Kentucky.
Come on, Loretta Leanne, I see you.
No, Dollywood, Haney.
Being a boy, obviously a gay boy in the South, like my body and my choices were very heavily policed by my parents in terms of like, boys don't sit like that, like boys don't wear bracelets.
Boys don't wear white belts.
Yeah, like you
That was
can't.
my father.
You,
I was
you
not
can't
allowed to wear a
do-
white belt.
Yeah.
And you're wearing a white belt now or now? Oh, you're wearing white pants.
White
I'm
pants,
sure this
white
wouldn't have
shoes.
fly either.
She got the white, yeah, she got the white
It's
on.
white enough.
Yeah,
She said, honey, I went and bought the biggest bottle of bleach I could find.
I
became myself.
I really want you after this try on this hair, and I think it'll totally
You're gonna love
do
it.
it for you.
Yeah, definitely. So the
got
South,
wet.
though.
Also,
I saw
report a
the-
gay boy in a
the
wig
flush.
because they never know how to act. Like the moment you give them a wig,
Well, they
it
can't
could be
stop
the
touching
dirtiest
it.
thing.
That's
They're
the
just like,
thing. Someone who's wearing a wig who's never worn a wig before, it's like you can't help but
girl.
touch it.
You can't,
but you can't
One
help
of my
it.
favorite things is
All the
watching a
time.
gay boy put on a wig for the first time.
You
Just
can
be
never
like,
give them a new wig. They ruin it real fast.
or new shoes.
Well, yeah.
Why? Because they like, because they
They'll
are
just
like
like
a new
flip in your
child.
hair, trying to feel like Beyonce.
Yeah.
get a fan in it. So,
Raga, back to you.
go ahead.
But
Back to you, Raga.
Yeah.
well, I did. I went to college for dance, and so I've like been
And how did your
performing.
parents
Very
feel about that when
straight-filled.
you went to college for dance?
I have amazing parents. I feel like when it's like more just concern, and I think my parents' biggest fear is that like they just want to protect their kids. You know, that's what
Right.
parents want to do for their children, and so it's like, ooh, like you're gay, and like we're in the South, and like so it's not that. Don't sit like that, but like, please, I don't want something terrible to happen
Yeah.
to you, and that's
Right.
every parent's worst.
Protective.
Yeah, exactly.
Protective.
Like,
yeah, sure.
and that is just, you know, the world we live in, and parents should be fiercely protective. And I think my parents were concerned. It did take me like a few semesters to be like, so I'm a dance major, and I just think
Could you pass the peas?
a lot of it is like not having an artist in the like a dancer in the family,
Yeah.
not coming from that experience. They're like, how are you going to make money? How are you?
Yeah,
I think that's
right.
a lot about. I got the same reaction when I was like, I'm doing drag now. It's not that they were not supportive. They didn't understand because they didn't have the experience of that. You know.
Let's talk about the cons of Drag Race for the drag community. Ari, Kiki, let's start with you.
Social media. I'll start with that. There's a lot of the queens that'll get their start on social media. All you do is you put on a pretty wig, you put on some pretty makeup, you watch some tutorials on YouTube, and you have a career. And there's more to it. I mean, to each their own. If that's how you're making money, more power to you. But I feel, for me personally, as a drag performer, I like to make people laugh. That's my goal. If I can go out and make you have a better day than you had when you left the house or left work or whatever case may be, and if you tip me $20, that doesn't hurt. I'm happy. You know, I've had people, what cracks me up lately is people have been paying me, I don't know if you guys have this yet, they'll tip you on Venmo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm all
Really?
about that.
It's great.
love it.
That's awesome.
That's
yeah,
a thing?
nice, yeah, yeah.
Oh, and the thing is
How
that
much do they tip you on Venmo?
this one guy keeps on tipping me $20, and then the reason he'll write is anal bleaching, and it just cracks me up.
That's what he turns into.
It's great. It's very
He's like, this is
2016.
my weekly anal bleaching. We have to stop thinking in the cage that is Drag Race is your only success.
Yeah.
Those queens are always their own harshest critics.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. You have promised certain parts of yourself, your family, and your friends that you are going to do this thing that maybe sounds crazy at first.